And welcome back to Fridley, Minnesota for the 61st United States Handball Association's Four-Wall National Handball Championships. My name is Dave Vincent alongside Ashley Moeller.
Everybody ready?
Doing color commentary.
Let's get ready for rollouts.
Referee is Dan Armijo. The players, Andy Nett and Tim Labey, local homegrown champions versus Usha Lenning and Armando Ortiz, the number 2 seeds in this men's
Okay, let's play ball.
semifinal match.
0 serve 0.
The winner will face Dave Chapman and Emmett Pichot tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Central Time.
Point.
It's going to be interesting here to see how Sean rebounds from his loss today to Chapman in the finals for the singles.
Sean was seen in the cafeteria section just staring out the window. Very somber, very quiet. See if he takes out his frustrations from that finals loss by playing harder here.
Play it over, hold it.
Usha Lenning is serving.
0-1.
Score is 0 serves 1. Make that 1-1. This broadcast brought to you by First Star Sports.
1 up.
Here's a huge setup for Usha Lenning.
Just completely missing the ball for Labey on the right side.
2-1.
Well, Sean has so much power that it's very easy to blow it by even the best players.
3-1.
3 serves 1 is the call from referee Dan Armijo. That shot dug out by Armando Ortiz. You have 3 of the hardest hitters in the tournament are playing here on this court. Expect possibly some ball breakage. Armando Ortiz can hit a heavy ball. Usha Lenning puts a snap on it, and Andy Nett is remarkable with the power he has. 3 serves 1.
See Mondo getting pumped up there. He's looking for, would be his first Nationals finals appearance.
In the pro division, he's won a few junior divisions. Mondo coming up in that class with Luis Moreno. Very difficult to win a junior championship when you have Luis winning everything in front of you. 5 serves 1. That's the power from Andy Nett.
1-5.
Score is 1-5. It's the United States Handball Association's Four-Wall National Handball Championships and the men's bottom bracket semi-doubles in the pro division, featuring Andy Nett and Tim Labey from the local area. Nice dig right there from Andy.
1 down. Is the floor okay? Slid. 1-5.
1 serves 5.
Oh, replay.
Where was the screen out there? Tim Labey called a quick screen.
1-5.
1 serves 5. Tim Labey was on the pro tour for many years, and he was a top player.
Nice pass
That
shot
out.
there by Sean. He saw that Labey was stuck in the front court and just drives it past him down that right wall.
5-1.
5 serves 1. Labey won the 45 national championship earlier in the week.
1 serve.
He's already won 1. That ball broke. You're watching the live coverage courtesy of First Star Sports and the World Players of Handball, streaming live at race48.com. My name is Dave Vincent, color commentator. My good buddy and fellow co-worker, Ashley Muller, who goes by the nickname locally in Tucson as Ash Can.
Not sure where that came about, however. They seem to really like calling me that.
It's kind of the thing.
5-1.
5 serves 1.
Point.
I don't like it, so I don't call you that.
Well, I've been called worse
6-1.
things, so.
By better people. 6 serves 1.
Replay. Six one.
6 serves 1. Winner will face Dave Chapman and Emmett Pichotte for the national championship. And what's going on here?
Looked like a
Killing the
short
serve.
serve there.
Short. Short. They both said it's short. 1 serve.
Well,
Point.
Guess it really didn't matter, huh?
nope.
7-1.
7 serves 1.
Ball slid. Will hit you? Nope.
The courts are getting rather
2
slick here.
serves. That ball slid.
There is some condensation outside and a lot of
On the
humidity
floor.
in some of the back courts.
Call it
Plus,
slide. 2
players
serve.
and multiple matches throughout the week just created sort of extra condensation. I don't know if you, with the white ace, when you play in the back courts, if it
serves,
gathers
7-1.
the same way as this harder, heavier red ace ball, but there's certainly some slippage in these courts.
There's still some sliding that goes on with the white ace as well.
Tim Labey, who you can see his back right there wearing the
8-1.
green shirt, is celebrating his 49th birthday today. And he'd love nothing more than to take at least a game off of these guys.
He's got quite the challenge
9-1.
up for him.
9 serves 1. That's a nice reverse from Sean Lenning. Then misses that underhand fist punch.
9-1. Short. 1 serve.
Skip ball there by Labey.
Was it a matter of him just not bending down?
10 serves 1.
Or was he just missed it? I'm asking you the question.
I don't think he bent over quite as far. It gets more difficult later in the week to bend over as far as you can in the beginning of the week.
Coming in.
Andy Nett serving.
1-10.
The dreamboat. Andy Nett. 1 serves 10. And that ball, so fast our cameras can barely pick it up.
Oh,
And look
and
at
he
that
got
kill
it.
right there from Mondo Ortiz. We're going to see a replay of that. Not only did he kill it, but he also had the insight to actually jump up and open up his legs so the
110.
ball would roll right through. Look at this on the replay here. Dive from Andy. Dive, and then let's get out of the way. There it is.
Coming clear back from the back right of the court where you saw him sprint across.
2-10.
2 serves 10. Tim Labey has a real good serve down the right.
Check it. 2 serve.
That ball hit his doubles partner right in the dreamboat. I guess it would be in the boat. And that one
1 short.
hit the sail.
I believe the sails would be a little higher on typical boats.
The stern? I don't know. Now everyone's
Point.
hitting Andy. Everyone wants a piece of the boat.
3-10.
Three serves 10. Look at that. Crack serve dug out by Sean Lenning.
Point.
Now it's 4-10. Tim Labey is known for his amazing serve.
It's quite a packed gallery in there watching this semifinals for the men's doubles.
4-10.
And we knew it would be. That's why this match is on the show court, because Tim Labey and Andy Nett pack the stands when they play locally here, the land of the Thousand Lakes. That ball right off the anchor of the boat.
Okay, play ball. 4-10.
Now you see
10
Mondo
seconds.
and Andy getting into it. I don't know what for. That's what Mondo does. He starts to work in the head games.
Anything you can use to your advantage. Nice get there by Sean.
Point.
Sean Lenning down on 2 knees, and he popped that ball toward the front wall, and now a little round of applause from the crowd because another point. I don't know what's going on with Armando Ortiz here, but he's certainly trying to work these guys just a little bit, and it looks like we're going to get a towel timeout with 3 core disciplines of general construction, structural concrete and decorative concrete, and having completed over 3,000 projects since opening their doors. TB Pinnock & Sons have become a national leader in the construction industry. Catch them online, tbpennick.com, proud sponsors of this live webcast. Lifetime Fitness, they have 52 locations across the United States. Handball and racquetball courts. They have racquetball leagues with over 30,000 participants nationwide in their 52 facilities. Check out Lifetime Fitness online at lifetimefitness.com. Throw in a couple W's or in front of all that, and then put Lifetime Fitness.
5
It's really easy.
serves 10.
Browse their website. We're here in Fridley, Minnesota. Check out their location on the internet.
Come on. Give each other room.
Everyone's playing quite close together in this game. There's a lot of contact going on already.
Mondo Ortiz is working his shenanigans. This is what he does.
5-10 again.
5 serves 10. This is game number 1. Winner faces David Chapman and the Rock, Emmett Pachot.
Short. 1 serve. Hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it.
Not quite sure why they're calling
You
it
screened
over
him,
there.
you crossed in front of him. That's you got to watch that. You got to watch cutting in front of him. Replay. 5-10.
The score here is 5-10. It's as if Andy Nett has a target on him. They almost hit him on every single serve. Nice get right there from the Dreamboat.
There's Sean
Side
again,
out.
right down the right side.
Hold it. Yeah, 10-5.
You heard the call from the referee on the scoreboard, powered by Zions.
Point.
11-5, first game.
11-5.
Sean Lenning serving. Doubles partner is Armando Ortiz. We call him Mando.
1 serve. Hold it, hold it. That's
Bad bounce on the
Hit
back wall.
line.
Hit the
Crack.
crack on the back wall.
11-5.
11 serves 5. That ball just over. Look at that
Point.
reverse from Sean Lenning. It just flattens out.
12-5.
Nice shot from Andy. You put some power
One down.
into it. Every single.
One serve.
Oh, nice get there by Mondo, but it appears to have skipped in.
I think he backhanded that.
But once again, he was right there ready for it.
Now when Andy serves, let's watch this replay. This is where we wish we had that front wall hole so we can see from the front angle. Yeah, he flipped it with his backhand, but just skipped it in.
5-12.
Score is 5-12. The Dreamboat serving. And now another point, 6-12.
6-12.
Both Andy and Tim Labey are known for their strong serves.
Ace.
Referee now announcing the aces for us.
7-12.
We can't see that right side over there. That's where Andy's serving. 7 serves 12. There's that right side.
Nice power there by Mondo down the left side. He saw nobody back there covering.
One down.
This is where they scored 5 unanswered points when Tim Labey got into the server's
7-12.
box about 2 innings ago. Seven serves 12. Wow, Sean somehow dug that ball out after that Andy Nett corner kill attempt.
Nice get there by Labey.
Look at that, though.
Side out.
Just makes it look so easy putting the ball way up there.
12-7.
12 serve 7.
One down.
And there's a half out.
12-7.
This live broadcast is brought to you by First Star Sports.
See a mishit there by Nett.
Looked like he was on his back foot. Off balance, but that's what
13-7.
happens when you get that power from Mondo. 13-7. That ball looked like it hit Sean Lenning, but I guess it might have cracked.
14-7.
That's a point. Slightly obstructed from the Dreamboat.
Short. One serve.
That's what Sean Lenning does. He can poach over there with that soft fist that he hits into the right corner first, and then it feathers slowly across the court. Andy Nett playing too far back, can't get to it.
15-7.
15-7, 3 straight points now for Mondo. Mondo just teeing off on every single shot.
Definitely trying to use his power
Point.
to an advantage in there. However, difficult to do with 2 other strong hitters in the court with him.
16-7.
16 serves 7, first game. Winner of the match faces Dave Chapman and Emmett Peixote.
Side out.
And there's a skip in. The Dreamboat back on the server's circle. And you can see the gallery is packed here, wanting to watch these 2 hometown favorites, Andy Nett and Tim Labey. You can see the score, powered by Zions. Zions is the official sports drink of the UFC. They're in over 100 different countries. They travel all over, the UFC does, and Zions goes right along with them. They've both been together since the very beginning of the UFC. And now they're building a relationship with the world players of handball.
We can only hope the handball would blow up as much as the UFC has recently.
Well, you know, Zions is one of the very few sponsors that is not associated with handball. If you look at all the major sponsors out there, there's always somebody that's involved with the sport of handball. But Zions is an outside firm, and this is very important to the game.
7-16.
And that's why you see their name all over the scoreboard. 7-16, the Dreamboat serving. This is the first game.
Eight 16.
Score is 8-16 after that miss hit from Mondo. That
Serve
ball
hit Labey. I guess Nett's trying to get back at him maybe for hitting him a couple times.
Well, the boat got hit below the deck a couple times, and
point.
It's a crack serve there by Nett.
Nine 16.
9-16. Two serves.
Nice return there by Mondo. Nett was unable to get back and return the ball. Labey's coming in. They're serving 10-16 against Lenning and Ortiz.
Make that 9-16, and Labey earlier reeled off 5 points. And if he does that now, we'd be sitting at 15-16. He's known for his gigantic serve. That's what this team's going to have to do, is execute some amazing serves. And to get points off Sean Lenning is very difficult to do.
There's a skip ball in there by Labey. I'm sure that the last thing Sean wants to do is get in long rallies and play around with these guys.
16-9.
I think the last thing that Labey wants to do is have opportunities like that and hit him into the ground. Both Sean and Mondo diving for that ball. I think Sean got it. They're going to ask for a towel. You're watching the live broadcast of the 61st United States Handball Association's Four-Wall National Handball Championships in Fridley, Minnesota. If you like what you see, become a member of the United States Handball Association as we look at this instant replay. Nope, it was Mondo who stuck his left out. That's why he looked back at Sean and said, sorry, I took your dive shot there. You can become a member of the USHA at ushandball.org and have access to the online magazine. You also get the paper one, discounts on all USHA handball gloves, gear, balls, opportunity to play in sanctioned events like this, and so much more. Become a member today.
16-9.
Score is 16-9. Almost hit the crack. Didn't really matter when you've got that as an offensive weapon. Now 17-9. The ref's going to repeat me.
17-9.
Told you.
It's a very good observation.
That's strange. That looked like it could have been a short ball.
Let's see if they appeal.
And they didn't.
Nine.
18 serves 9, first game. This is the men's semifinals of the pro doubles. Mondo Ortiz and Sean Lenning versus Tim Labey and Andy Nett. And Dave Fink predicted a Andy Nett, Tim Labey upset.
9-18.
9 serves 18.
Point.
I told him there'd be an upset. He would be upset.
Well, as you saw earlier in the finals, it's not over till it's
18.
over.
Andy Nett serving. That ball slides, skip, short.
One serve.
Second serve.
Good ball by Lenning there.
Seems like Andy picks on
11,
Mondo and
18.
Labey picks on Sean Lenning in the server's box. 11 to 18, down by 7. That ball
Point.
looked like it hit a crack and a double bounce, and it's a point. Now 12 to 18. Crowd really quiet here, although there's hundreds
12,
of people
18.
watching. It's the quietest, gigantic crowd I've ever heard. Andy Nett down on one knee, and he smokes that ball. Dead center, hops away from Mondo.
Check the floor.
But the crowd liked it. They gave
Glove
that round of
change, 2
applause.
minutes.
And now there's a glove change, locally owned, nationally known.
Glove,
Tucson
change
Rolling
glove.
Shutters Incorporated
Now's the
manufactures the finest retractable products to improve the security, energy efficiency, comfort, and privacy of your home or business. Tucson Rolling Shutters. Online at TucsonRollingShutters.com, a sponsor of the live webcast and sponsors of Handball in general. They do so much for the community and communities all around the United States. Sean Lenning flips this ball up. Watch Andy get down on one knee right there and just spin around. He was letting that ball drop. He didn't step in and bend his knees. He just said, I'm going to fall down and hit it as low and as hard as I can.
Well, it seemed to work out for him that time.
You can learn the game of handball from one of the all-time greats, Dave Chapman. Get out your pen and paper and take notes from a master tactician. Dave Chapman. We saw it earlier today when he defeated Sean Lenning, just how tactical he can be. You can learn some of his tricks on the court. He teaches strategy with this latest handball video. And if you haven't seen it yet, Ashley, you might want to get it because it really has changed the style. For myself personally, I play differently now after watching that second instructional video. You can find it online at davechapmanhandball.com. He teaches you the dump shot, the paddle shot, and there's frame by frame
30 seconds.
action side by side with how he uses the sidearm stroke into the corner and also how he uses the underhand paddle shot. davechapmanhandball.com. You can put your IT problems in their hands. Synetra, SYNETRA.com, takes a comprehensive approach to solving your everyday IT problems. This timeout brought to you by Synetra at Synetra.com. And the scoreboard, powered by Zions, has Andy Nett and Tim Labey scoring a few points here now at 13 to 18 versus Sean Lenning and Armando Ortiz. And you're probably wondering, what's going on? Why are these guys standing around? Well, they have a 2-minute glove change, and you get the full 2 minutes. Even if the players get their gloves on, it goes right down to the 2-minute mark.
First server. Play ball 13, 18.
13 serves 18. There's that serve. Andy's got a tough serve. He's just pelting Armando Ortiz over here and scoring points, and now they're just switching sides. And I bet you Andy's going to go over to Armando's
14,
left.
18.
Let's see what Andy does. Does he go over to Mondo or does he stay with Sean?
Hit him. Check it.
It's a good call by the ref.
It's also a good call from
serve.
Andy. He says, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this shot well. I'm going to go to this right. And I don't care. It's not about Mondo. It's about my serve. Andy Nett is certainly the hot player on the court right now. And
Nice shot by Mondo.
down.
Once again, down the right side.
now bringing the score to 14 to 18. Tim Labey serving. Ref?
14, 18.
Thank you. You know, he's always saying exactly what I say, that referee. It's frustrating. Follower.
Side out.
The Dreamboat is a incredible get artist.
18, 14.
He went to Winona State University, Andy Nett did, and he was a star player in basketball
Replay.
as well as the quarterback on the football team. Sometime Google Andy Nett. and quarterback and the word statistics. And you'll see that he had some incredible numbers in college.
It's okay.
You see Sean
It's got to be somewhere.
wanting the call for Nett getting in his way of the shot there.
That's a replay, 18-14. Hold it, short. One serve.
One serve here, 18-14, Sean Lenning in the box. Andy Nett doing a lot of work here.
Get shoved out of the way there.
Contact.
Referee was not going to call
18-14.
18-14 here. You see Tim Labey just really tentative over there on the right side.
Serve.
Andy Nett is diving, playing side to side, almost like he's playing
Hold
2-on-1.
it,
That was a short ball.
Side out, one out.
And a double fault. We saw 4 double faults from Sean Lenning in his singles match versus David Chapman.
Hondo taking his turn and getting hit by the ball.
18-14. Point.
Picking on Labey there on the right once again.
19-14 is the score.
19-14. Side out.
Mondo really slow getting up here.
A very graceful dive, however. Or fall, whichever way you look at it.
I thought it was more of an orchestrated fall. Let's watch this replay brought to you by Mintech.
He's waiting for the judges to give him his score on that, I believe.
They just finished cleaning up the floor.
14-19.
14 serves 19 with Andy Nett serving. He'll go to the right side here. And I'm wrong, which is not the only time that's ever happened.
Replay.
That ball hit Sean Lenning, and I don't know what Tim Labey was doing by stepping in with his left and trying to hit that ball. I don't even know who hit that. Was that Tim or
19.
Andy? 14 serves 19.
Point.
Sean skipped that in, tried to dink it right into the corner there.
Tim Labey's going to have to come step up a little bit because Sean's going to go from that corner. 15-19 within 4. Andy Nett picking on Mondo Ortiz here. He has a great serve to the left or the right. Not a bad idea. And once again, a miss hit in the front court from Tim Labey. Trying to go for that tomahawk down in the corner.
You have a shot like that, a little tomahawk into the corner.
15-19.
Let's not discuss my game, please. I miss it worse than he does. Or did. Wow, Sean Lenning just sticks his hand out and pokes that ball back. This is going to be a big setup for Tim. And then he rolls it right out, and the crowd loves it here. Lifetime Fitness in Fridley, Minnesota. See, Tim Labey can do that. I try it, but I can't make it. Let's watch this replay here. Sean has a miss hit. Tim goes to that right corner and just kills it.
16-19.
He draws Sean in and then passes him. That 2-wall kill, 16-19, going back toward Andy. This is what you call ground and pound right here. Nobody hitting the ball more than 8 feet high. And when they try to do it, Doesn't make it to the front wall. Now 17-19. This is getting exciting here. Fridley, Minnesota.
$17, 19.
Just over the line. Tim
Nice
Labey
diving
diving here.
catch.
Sean, oh, that ball stayed down. Andy Nett doing a lot of running here.
Oh, it's Labey in the leg
Replay.
there.
That ball was not going to make it to the front wall, though. If we can see a replay of that, it would be, you'll see what I'm talking about. Mondo mishit that ball. Tim was in his
Check
way.
the ball.
Mondo originally wanted an avoidable. Let's look at this replay here. Watch how the angle of this ball from Mondo goes down.
17,
Down.
19.
That ball's going from knee high down to Labey's calf. They got away from having a score of 18-19. I don't know if you agree with me, Ash. Ash can.
Side out.
But by the silence, I'm feeling
I have
that
no
maybe
opinion.
you have no opinion. You're a scratch, as they say. You're watching the live broadcast, fueled by First Star Sports. firststarsports.com/WPH. You can up your game with First Star. Their new T3 technology. Outside, when it's really hot, you put their gear on and it cools your skin down. And then when it's cold outside, you put their gear on, the same gear, mind you, and it warms up your skin. Now, this has to be alien technology.
Must be.
When that whole thing happened in Roswell, New Mexico, with the aliens and the crash site and all that stuff, they had to have found some technology to make that happen. That's what I'm guessing.
Might have been in Arizona too long.
I-
Buying into the UFO sightings.
Well, it's really First Star and their scientifically proven cool skin gear. T3 technology. I've been wearing this stuff
Coming in.
since I got here to Fridley, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
17.
19 serve 17. You can buy it at firststarsports.com/WPH.
One serve.
Now you're wearing First Star. Do you like their gear?
I do. I love it. It's very comfortable, nice looking.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Possible game point, serves 17.
Here it is, 20-17. Sean Lenning gets a good serve
That's
right
first
there, and he
game.
cracks it out to take the game number one. Winner faces Dave Chapman and Emmett Peixote tomorrow in the finals. We are going to take a quick time out here in the booth. For Ashley Moeller, Chris Grad, Jeff Kastner, my name is Dave Vincent. Stick around for game number 2 of the USHA Four-Wall National Handball Championships Men's Pro Doubles. We'll be back in just a bit at racefor8.com. Stick with us.
Working and working out takes a lot of energy. That's why I drink Zenergy. Feeling fantastic and looking good has never been easier. Science, extreme science for your active lifestyle.
For 20 years, the Inner City Handball Association has educated, mentored, and served young people through handball. Young people that participate in the Inner City Handball Association programs have a high graduation rate from high school and continue on to college. Inner City Handball teams are good athletes, good students, and good ambassadors for the sport of handball. We need your help to continue our work. Inner City Handball Association is a registered 501c3 tax-exempt charity. Please donate today. Thank you.
Okay, we're ready for the second game. 0-0.
And we are back live from Fridley, Minnesota. 0-0. Sean Lenning serving an immediate side out with a left-handed kill from Andy Nett. This is the men's semifinal of the pro doubles. Andy Nett and
0-0.
Tim Labey versus Sean Lenning and Armando Ortiz. They lost the first one 17-21. That'll be two serves here.
Two serve.
The winner, Ashley, will face David Chapman and Emmett Peixote. Every time they've entered the four-wall nationals, they've won a national championship.
It's going to be quite a hard thing to do is beating those two tomorrow.
Point.
Unorthodox dive from Mondo Ortiz.
Slow to get up once again.
You have to remember, Armando Ortiz just about 13 months ago had open heart surgery to repair a valve. The doctor said he at any time would not be alive if that valve shorted out. I'm now using electrician terms on a heart, but I don't have any other way of saying it. If Ortiz were to do anything that would push his body physically, that valve could just split or burst. And he caught it. He said he knew what day he was going to go in and get his surgery. And he said for about 3 days he was AWOL. His family couldn't find him. He said, I had to go to the beach, sit there. I was by myself. I had to really think. This could be the last time I could be alive. There was no guarantee in surgery he would make it. And it was a terrible thing he had to live with leading up to the surgery.
I spoke with him yesterday, and he wasn't sure he even wanted to have the surgery. It's a very scary thing going under the knife.
2-0.
Score is 2-0. That's a short ball, not called. Maybe because it really wasn't short. Andy Nett is just all over the place. You'll see him run to the right, and then he's diving forward, back to the left. He's going to have to make
Side
some
out.
impressive plays here because it's more like playing 2-on-1 out there.
0-2.
0 serves 2. This is the men's
One serve.
semifinals of the Pro Division. Number 2 seed, Usha Lenning, hitting the ball right there into the ground. And his doubles partner, Mondo Ortiz from Southern California.
0-2.
0-2. If you look at the gallery, they're quiet, but it is packed.
1-2.
1 serves 2.
Check it. Check it.
It's going to be 2 serves here coming up for Mondo.
1-2.
Now you kind of grew up in that class with Armando Ortiz and Luis Moreno. I know that you played some junior tournaments and
Together at 2.
been around the game, and these guys have also been in some of those big tournaments.
Nice shot there by Nett. Getting it right in front of Mondo.
That was a laser with a left hand. Now, Ashley, you never ask a woman her age, but I'm assuming you're right about that 23-year-old mark.
2-all.
24, close.
That ball short.
No call by the ref.
I'm surprised the players don't say something unless we're both wrong.
2-all.
Did that look short to you?
I thought it was short. Maybe missing there.
Side out.
That was another miss hit from Tim Labey in the front court. He's not executing those dump shots.
2 up.
2 serves 2.
A couple of quick points for Lenning and Ortiz.
Three, 2.
3 serves 2. There will be a WPH victory party at Sherwood Grill, located on the southwest corner of the parking lot here, Fridley, Minnesota, featuring Usha Lenning, David Chapman, Emmett Pichotte, Dave Fink, Armando Ortiz,
4,
Andy
2.
Nett, Fiona Shannon, Maria Daly. That ball
Short.
broke.
I think the ball broke.
And all of the top pros and their constituents, as they will be on display at the victory party at the restaurant. And you've been to these victory parties before. They don't have, WPH doesn't do these long, drawn-out speeches, talk about what the organization is doing. We just get around and let the players meet each other. This is like a rare opportunity for the players from different countries to mingle and actually have an opportunity to introduce themselves. A lot of these players get on the court and it's all competition, but we bring them out and it's really a neat thing because you get to see the players from, Ireland mingle with some of the Canadians and vice versa.
Yeah, and it's a good relaxed atmosphere where you're not sitting around at your own certain table conversing with the same people. You can walk around and chat with whomever you would
That's
like.
over.
Unless they
2
don't want to talk
serves.
back to you.
4-2.
It's a relaxed atmosphere, but Dave Fink takes it serious. He wears a tuxedo and
Actually,
a
he did
cummerbund.
he commented earlier the jacket's coming off for the victory
Oh,
party.
it is.
Point.
He's letting his hair down,
Nice shot there by Ortiz.
taking the jacket off.
5-2.
5 serves 2. We'll make sure to upload the pictures to Facebook.
Look
Quick
at those
hands.
reflexes.
Some of the best in the business.
Good backup
Point.
by partner Ortiz, who saw the fake out by Lenning in the front court.
6-2.
6 serves 2.
One down.
That was not good reaction from Ortiz, who didn't get that fake out from Sean Lenning.
6-2.
6 serves 2.
Check it. Check it.
Referee is Dan the Han Armijo.
6-2.
6 serves 2.
Not quite sure what happened there.
7-2.
A point.
7-2.
A tomahawk from Mondo Ortiz that was unreturnable. Look at Sean
Point.
just come out and poach, making this 8-2. Look at now Andy Nett and Armando Ortiz had a little contact there.
8-2.
As you recall, in the first game, they had a little tiff. That resulted in Andy Nett just getting the last word. Oh, Sean just
Point.
pokes that ball. Unbelievable relaxation
9-2.
from Sean Lenning in there. 9 serves 2. Short ball.
One serve.
Armando Ortiz and Sean Lenning win the first game 21-17. Leading in the second game 9-2. And he
Nice
Sides
return
out.
there by Nett.
He has a heavy ball that he hits. He hit that ball and Mondo had to backtrack to try to
2-9.
return it. 2 serves to 9.
One down.
Good call there by Mondo, letting Sean take that ball.
2-9.
Wow, good camera angle. Sean Lenning just rolling that ball out with his left hand.
Seemed to catch Nett off guard as he was standing straight up.
9-2.
It could be fatigue. It could be the fact that he's played multiple rounds of handball.
Hold it, hold it. We're going to play it over.
Which is expected by Saturday of the tournament.
9-2.
9 serves 2. That looked like it could be a screen. Andy took
Replay.
that ball.
Contact.
Doesn't really matter. There's been a lot of contact between Mondo and Andy. Mondo, you see grabbing his chest. That's where that the surgeon went in there and split open that cavity. I saw him take off his shirt. And did you see the mark?
Yeah, he has quite the scar there.
9-2.
They go in and saw your sternum open.
Point.
Sounds disgusting.
10-2.
10 serves 2.
Short. One serve. Point.
Couple of quick points there by Lenning on his serve.
11-2.
11 serves 2.
Point.
Make that 12-2.
You see Labey there telling himself to calm down. You see that motion by a lot of players.
Well, it's interesting because the ball
12-2.
wasn't hit to him, so he doesn't have to calm down when he's watching
Short.
his partner hit a ball.
We don't have
Maybe his
lines
heart
in.
is racing while he watches the dreamboat,
Sit here. Oh, okay. One short.
just like the young ladies that
Point.
follow him around from tournament to tournament. He has quite the fan club.
13-2.
13 serves 2. Now 14-2, and the crowd's getting a little
Timeout.
frustrated with their homegrown talent of Andy Nett and Tim Labey, who seem to have lost their verve, just like you have, Ashley.
Have I lost my verve?
Yes, I notice a difference in your verve.
Not quite sure what you mean by that.
Your energy. Maybe you need some Zions.
I would love some Zions right now.
I don't know if you've tried it out, but they've got like 6 or 7 different sport drink flavors, and it doesn't give you that crazy feeling where you feel fidgety after you take it. It's not like some of those other energy drinks out there on the market. They use a lot of natural berries and plants, and it's all mixed in. You know, they originally started off as a sports supplement company.
Shirt
Zions
change.
is online at Zions.com.
Another minute.
Dave Fink comes over to the booth, and
Sounded a little like Jimmy London asking for
I
a
was
game.
going to say the exact same thing. Dave Fink asked me if I wanted to play a game. Thought I was looking at Jimmy London. We're in the middle of a timeout here at game number 2. Andy Nett, Tim Labey at 2 points, and Sean Lenning, Armando Ortiz at 14. It was Lenning and Ortiz winning the first one, 21-17. This is the 61st United States Handball Association's 4-Wall National Handball Championships. One of the webcast sponsors, MindSight Software Solutions from Mintech. Mintech is the global software and service provider for the mining industry. Mintech has been committed to developing software solutions to meet their clients' changing needs since Chairman Fred Banfield, an avid handball player, started the company in 1970. Mine, M-I-N-E, site, S-I-G-H-T.com. Check them out. MindSight and Mintech, proud supporters of the WPH and this broadcast. Also, when it comes to mineral rights consulting and the due diligence required for land acquisitions, Gilmer and Associates are the experts to call, based out of Midland, Texas. You can contact them at Mark Gilmer at msn.com. And enriching the lives of area handball players and bringing kids into the game is the mission of the Yes to Kids Foundation. Please donate to the Yes to Kids and make a difference. Help those kids get out of disgruntled neighborhoods and onto handball courts. Contact Fred Lewis, Handball Fred, actually H-Ball Fred at cox.net. H-Ball Fred at cox.net. We're talking about Fred Lewis, 6-time national 4-wall singles champion. He has now dedicated his life to trying to help others, namely kids, juniors, get off the streets and onto handball courts. Not only do they play handball, but they do a lot of social activities as well. They go out to movies, they order UFC fights, pay-per-view. Fred helps them with their homework, they help them with their studies in college, and these kids are growing up to be quite the people. Fred Lewis and Abraham Montijo, the executive director of Yes to Kids, sponsoring this timeout of this live webcast.
14 serves 2.
14 serves 2. This is the men's semifinals. You can see in doubles, there's just a little tiny small window that you can hit the ball into. John Linney's going to step in here and try to close that window. Here's Andy.
Point.
Mondo's the one that actually closes that window here.
He slammed it. 15-2.
15-2.
I think that was a good no call by the ref there.
16-2.
16 serves 2.
Oh. One serve.
I'm talking about all the sponsors of the webcast, but really those behind it. Chris Garrad, Jeff Kastner, both are full-time filmographers and engineers. Both do sports and
Point.
other subjects. I'm watching this interaction between Andy Nett and Armando.
17-2.
17-2. That was a strange
One serve.
serve from Sean Lenning there. But Chris Garrad and Jeff Cat, look at that ball just
Oh, nice
pop
kill
out,
there.
and then Andy just stays with it and rolls it out. That was remarkable hop serve right there
17-2.
from Sean Lenning. If you want to email the experts behind the scenes, I'm still on that Chris Grad thing. KRIS at GURRAD.com. If you're looking for somebody to help you with your video
Point.
project, get a hold of Chris Garrad. KRIS, Garrad, GURRAD. That's Chris at
18-2.
Garrad.com. 18 serves 2. And of course, Jeff Kastner,
Short.
the chief.
One serve.
Look at Andy Nett. And that ball hits Sean
Side
Lenning.
out.
I'd like to see an instant replay
Check
of
it.
that, if at all possible. Because they're going to towel down the court anyway in this instant replay that we're about to see. Watch this initial shot. This kind of down to one knee dive right there from Armando, and then Andy, and then Armando hits his own partner.
Not much effort to get out of the way there. They must be a little more relaxed having the 18-2
Two.
lead compared to the first game, where it was neck and neck up until the final points.
2-18.
2-18 is the score.
Hold it. Short serve. He appeals.
This is the men's
Take
semifinals
two.
of the pro doubles here in
Two
Fridley,
serves.
Minnesota for the USHA Four-Wall National Handball Championships. That's a laser serve right there from Andy
Point.
Nett. And he gets a point now, 3.
3-18.
At this point, they have to be just trying to get points,
One serve.
just to make their
Oh, wait,
scores
two
seem a
serve.
little better and give these guys all they got.
Now it's a second serve. Both of those hit Tim Labey. Now Andy Nett only has one serve to get it over the line.
One serve.
This will be our last live broadcast of the night. WPHlive.tv will have the webcast schedule posted for tomorrow. And a swing and just a slight miss
One
hit
down.
from Tim Labey there off that big back wall setup.
Those whiffs always seem to hurt the most.
3-18. Hold it. That's short. One serve.
Wow, good camera angle right there.
Side out.
Ball hit right in the camera's eye.
18-3.
18 serves 3, second game. Sean Lenning, Armando Ortiz win the first one. Look at that rollout right there from Tim Labey. Former pro player in the top 5. Back in the heyday of Handball's pro tour.
And he did take the 45 singles division here in the Nationals.
18-3.
18 serves 3.
$19-3.
Didn't know what happened there. 19-3. Usually the referee will say point.
Side out.
Now Andy and Tim are back in the service box, and every single one of these service attempts, Ashley,
3-19.
is really important. And if you sit down and watch one of these matches, you see that you have literally in a doubles match, each person serves about 20 times, if not more. And you have
Two
to
serve.
capitalize by scoring every single time you get in that box. We're seeing a lot of side outs with no scoring, and this is where you score. Sean
One
Lenning,
down.
make sure there's no score.
3-19.
3 serves 19.
Nice dig there by Lenning.
That ball just slid down the wall. Reversed out.
19-3.
19-3. 2 points away from being in the final. Sean Lenning and Armando Ortiz are, and there's a half out. Mondo now serving.
19-3.
Wow. It's a
Did
lot
that
of.
ball seem to hop away from him?
There's a little wrinkle on that ball. That ball hopped away
3-19.
from Mondo. Watch this serve from Andy Nett. He's going to lay a lot into this. Goes for that crack. It's just unbelievable how hard he hits the ball. And then he skips it in.
Three 19.
3 serves 19. Tim Labey serving to Sean Lenning, who has been eating up Tim's serves.
Nice little cutoff there by Mondo.
Sides out.
Mondo forgot for a second that he's not playing big ball, but it doesn't really matter. Sean's saying, let's just, I'm going to put it away right here. 19-3, and you can see Sean is going to, he pushed Mondo to the right and said, I'm going to take care of this.
Short.
Watch his
serve.
second serve, how far it hops. Watch this hop. Actually does a reverse hop the other way. Now it's at 20.
Possible match point, serves 3.
There's that reverse
Same
again.
serve.
And
Definite
Sean Lenning was right. He said, just stand over there, cross your arms. And I'm going to get you 2 more points, and we're going to be in the finals. Now you see our Armando Ortiz and Andy Nett shaking hands and talking to each other, so it's friendly after the game is over. 21-17, 21-3 were the scores. That means that Armando Ortiz and Sean Lenning will face David Chapman and Emmett Peixote in the finals tomorrow. We are going to say goodbye for today. It's been a great long day of broadcast here in Fridley, Minnesota at Lifetime Fitness. We'll be back tomorrow early with the webcast schedule posted later tonight at WPHlive.tv. If you like what you see, go to the USHA website at ushandball.org. United States Handball Association has membership opportunities for you. If you want to join the premier organization, you will get a lot of benefits, including discounts in their web store, gear, merchandise, accessories, everything you need to play the game of handball, tutorials. You can also get their magazine online and paper, and so much more. You could even play in events like this by being a member of the USHA online at ushandball.org. For Jeff Kastner, Gene Kazumoto, Chris Garrad, Rick Hatcher, David Fink, and Ashley Moeller. My name is Dave Vincent. We're going to say goodbye. This concludes the broadcast night in Fridley at the 61st United States Handball Association's Four-Wall National Handball Championships. Web coverage and broadcast coverage from First Star Sports and the WPH. We're going to sign off. You have a great night. Keep it here tomorrow morning for more coverage at race48.com. Good night.
Good night.
Working out takes a lot of energy. That's why I drink Zenergy. Feeling fantastic and looking good has never been easier. Science, extreme science for your active lifestyle.
For 20 years, the Inner City Handball Association has educated, mentored, and served young people through handball. Young people that participate in the Inner City Handball Association programs have a high graduation rate from high school and continue on to college. Inner City Handball teams are good athletes, good students, and good ambassadors for the sport of handball. We need your help to continue our work. Inner City Handball Association is a registered 501c3 tax-exempt charity. Please donate today. Thank you.